Hey guys, welcome back to part 12 of What If Naruto was an Uchiha. I was actually gonna do what if Kakashi had adopted Naruto, but I decided why not upload one more of this series, and the next video is gonna be what if Kakashi had adopted Kid Naruto, and in that scenario, well, Kakashi, trained up with Minato and has Sage Mode and all that jazz. It's something else. It was mentioned by Megamac007. And thank you for the idea, Megamac. I'm going to be utilizing that in my next video. Okay, so getting into part 12 of What If Naruto was an Uchiha. Now, in the previous episode where we basically left off, we had the whole Pain invasion go on, and basically what had happened was Pain was defeated by the combined effort of Naruto, Sasuke, Itachi, and all that. The Konoha crush wasn't actually that bad. I mean, quite a few people died. Eventually, Naruto had to, talk no jutsu his way out of this. So he did, and Pain did, in fact, bring everyone back to life. Okay, so what happens now? Well, we move on to the 5 Kage summit because at this point the Kages are actually getting stressed because although Sasuke was not there to attack Killer Bee, I'm suspecting that Orochimaru, after his whole wheelchair phase, did in fact find a way to unseal his soul. The whole Uzumaki clans studying up on that, and actually manages to get the use of his body back, and uses Suigetsu's body as a method for, living on basically as he does, being a weirdo. Now, instead of Sasuke in this scenario, I think it would be Orochimaru and probably Kabuto who actually attack Killer Bee in order to extract the 8 tails, where Killer Bee actually does pretty good, but this is actually Orochimaru, who is a pretty talented ninja. However, actually, no, yeah, he would probably be stronger than he was in the original, because in the original, when Sasuke basically killed him, Orochimaru was, pretty close to dying himself. He needed a new body pronto. So, I'm gonna say that Orochimaru and Kabuto actually do a pretty good job. Kabuto, he is pretty decently powered. So Kabuto and Orochimaru actually put up a decent fight against Killer Bee, but he eventually escapes, as he would have done in the original. However, Orochimaru does suspect something because, he's dealt with quite a few ninjas. If I'm not mistaken, the Sannin had actually completed about 1,400 missions or something. And, you get a lot of experience out of that. So he does suspect something, but Killer Bee, he immediately escapes out of there. He does not want to dip. Or rather, somewhere he just hides away, basically. So the entire 5 Kage summit is called by the, what's his name? Raikage, by the Raikage. And, in this case, Tsunade, she is actually knocked out here as well. And Sakura is actually doing a pretty decent job of trying to heal her up. So, seeing as how Danzo was imprisoned by, the decent amount of proof that was presented by Itachi, Sasuke and all that, and also Naruto, who was actually researching into this, I'm gonna say, Kakashi would be the viable candidate to actually go to the 5 Kage summit. He should have one person accompanying him. Two people actually. He should have two people accompanying him. Who would those two people be? I'm gonna say he would take Naruto and probably Shikamaru. Why those two? Because Itachi hasn't actually fully healed yet, and Sasuke, he said he wanted to spend some time with his Onicha. Now, what happens at the 5 Kage summit? Nothing much, actually. The whole invasion of Obito inside of that Kage summit happens. No Sasuke, so that's something, I guess. He does invade and does talk some shit. Basically challenges the 5 great nations to war. And that's not very smart of him, but he does do so. Now, what would happen in the village with Itachi and Sasuke? Now, I did ask you guys in the previous episode to tell me if the whole Genjutsu would work for Sasuke to unlock his Mangekyo Sharingan. And of course, you guys did actually say it probably would work, and huge thanks to Anime Junkie for actually reminding me that Sasuke had actually unlocked his Sharingan because he saw his parents' death over and over again in the Infinite Tsukuyomi. Now, since that would work, Sasuke would actually have his Mangekyo Sharingan, and now they would already know about the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, where they need to replace their eyes with the eyes of their brother. So, swap. Both of them have actually swapped their eyes. Why not? Why not? It would be a wise decision. I mean, why wouldn't they do that? So they do that, and both of them are actually resting up after the eye surgery, basically. It was Sakura who did the eye surgery because she is the best medical ninja aside from Tsunade in the village right now. Now, something I'd like to point out right away, the 5 Kage Summit, how did that actually end up happening? You know, after Obito does actually declare the 4th Great Ninja War, the others do try to rush him, but he uses Kamui to get away immediately, which actually raises some suspicion to Kakashi because, well, not many people can do that. Now, Obito actually straight off the bat, sees Naruto there, and he's like, oh, that's convenient, and he tries to take Naruto. He tries to use Kamui on Naruto, but Naruto, being the sly fox that he is, quickly uses the body flicker to get out of the fucking, I mean, the Kamui, he has to look at what he is transporting, so basically gets out of view, comes behind Obito and tries to stab him. Fails, but Obito is a pretty quick user of the Kamui, and Obito actually grabs Naruto trying to get him in again, and this time Kakashi and the other Kages actually launch into attack, and there's a full-blown battle that happens inside of the place. Only, I mean, it's like the original, but except for Sasuke, it's against Obito. So, Obito, his main goal is trying to get Naruto there, but Naruto is actually pretty quick in this scenario. I mean, he knows the body flicker, he knows the flying Raijin and all that shit. He's a pretty quick guy. And I'm gonna say this. During the whole conquering of the Nine Tails shit that is gonna happen, he's probably gonna master the, what do you call it? The Flying Thunder God Jutsu as well. The 4th Hokage's one. Yeah. Anyway, so the whole battle ensues where, Obito is basically trying to dodge the Kages, trying to attack the Kages. It's a pretty decent battle, actually. Obito is in no way a weak character, and he actually shows his full ability. I mean, not all of his abilities, but he does actually give them a good show. And they do quickly realize that this is actually going to be a pretty difficult battle, because most of their attacks, Obito just phases right through them, and when he attacks, they're not ready for it. But, the Raikage is actually pretty quick, so he actually does pretty decent against Obito. Kakashi tries to counter him with his own Kamui, which doesn't really work that well, and all that shit. It's a decent battle. Naruto tries to put Obito in a Genjutsu, but he has a pretty decent Sharingan as well, so that doesn't work. It was a pretty decent battle. In the end, Obito, realizing he would probably not win this battle because the odds are not stacked for him right now. He would probably get decimated in this battle, bear this in mind. So he basically says, you know what, let's stop this. Yeah. He does stop the battle, basically going a bit farther out, and he does dip out of there, declaring the 4th Great Ninja War. Obito was pretty surprised by this battle, I'd say. He was not expecting them to actually be that fucking dangerous. So he does have to dip out of there. And now, something that I would like to say right away, actually. The Kages, the previous Hokages, will they be revived? Doubtful, actually. Because in this scenario, Orochimaru is not trying to understand Sasuke, no. Orochimaru is searching power, and he is in the Akatsuki. Would he actually leave the Akatsuki after learning their plans? Probably. Actually, yeah, he probably would. A world under a Genjutsu, not something that he would probably be a fan of. He would probably like to be in the actual world. Now, Naruto would have, obviously now he was in the whole Kage Summit, so he would probably be like, I'm gonna be there at the front lines. This guy tried to take me, So, you know, I can't just stand back and let you guys do the job. This is him versus me now. All that shit. And, you know, obviously Kakashi does not agree with this. He probably he's read up on Madara, you know. Everybody's read up on Madara. So you know, he wants Naruto to be in the village while this whole war, be in the location with Killer Bee while this whole war goes down. So, you know, they do send Naruto off to train with Killer Bee to gain full control of Kurama's chakra. Now, of course, in this scenario, Kurama is, he's got a working relationship with Naruto and he's okay with it. It's alright, he doesn't mind. And actually, more importantly, Kurama has a common enemy to target on. He has Madara. You know, he does not like the guy, and of course, he would probably support Naruto over Madara any day, every day. Obviously, you know, after learning about the actual plans that Obito has, you know, about him trying to revive Madara to put everybody in a genjutsu, Orochimaru would probably be like, no, that wouldn't be okay. I mean, it would be a fun little thing, but you know, I'm not up for that. I didn't use Orochimaru a whole bunch in this and I horrifyingly regret it. It is so sad. It would have been fucking hilarious to see Orochimaru more on screen more often. Anyway, now Orochimaru does leave the Akatsuki and Obito doesn't really care, you know, it's alright. He doesn't fucking care. No. Kabuto, however, does not leave the Akatsuki for whatever reason. He does support Obito in his plans and he actually offers to revive all the dead Akatsuki members, you know, once more, because that would probably be really helpful for his whole war situation. And everybody that was revived in the first scenario is revived. I'm basically doing this where Orochimaru leaves them because I really want to see the Hokages in the battle, because that would probably be really fun, wouldn't it? Anyway, and actually I personally I think it makes sense. Orochimaru probably wouldn't be 100% down with the plan to, you know, be in a genjutsu world. I don't think he would enjoy that. Anyway, so what happens? Well, Naruto is sent off with. Who goes with Naruto? Okay, so that's a decent question. Who would we send off with Naruto to train with Killer Bee? Obviously, Yamato would go with Naruto. Would Kakashi go? No, he wouldn't. He's the Hokage, or he was the interim Hokage. However, Tsunade has already woken up, so that's great, I guess. Would Sasuke or Itachi go? You know what? No, I don't think they would actually go there, because Itachi and Sasuke would probably be a important aspect of the war. However, Itachi would probably want to keep his brother safe and, you know, not tell him the actual scenario that's on, and he would probably send Sasuke with Naruto as well. You know, kind of telling him this is probably going to be helpful for Naruto as well, and Sasuke could probably help by, you know, keep the Nine Tails calm if the situation overlaps, and he does tell Sasuke that, you know, he's got some shit to do. Oh, by the way, did I mention Naruto's already got Kiba? I think I did, but yeah, he has. Anyway, Naruto, Sasuke, Yamato, Guy? No, not Guy. Anyway, you know, the party that was there normally, they do leave to meet up with Killer Bee in the village hidden in that place. Forgive me. Anyway, so what happens there? I don't necessarily know. You know, they train up Naruto actually pretty easily, I'm gonna say. Kurama, you know, he's okay with Naruto, but he's still Kurama. You know, when Naruto breaks him free, he does kind of try to fight back, you know. I mean, he doesn't necessarily like the kid, but he's not going down without a fight. So, you know, he has that little moment with his mother and all that shit as well. And Naruto does get a hold of Kurama's power. Kurama is like, fuck. And he just crawls back into his hole. By the way, I haven't used Koto Matsukami yet. I could essentially end the battle before Kaguya even fucking exists, I guess. It could happen. Naruto has Shizui's Koto Matsukami, which has not been used. I was saving it for the final battle, and I will. Do tell me, how do you think I should end this, Should Naruto use the Koto Matsukami? Honestly, I think it makes sense for Naruto to use it against Madara, Obito, somebody. Fuck, even Black Zetsu, who knows? Do tell me, and I'm gonna leave it at this one. Yes, 15 minutes in. This is actually much shorter than it would normally be, but I'm actually currently horrifyingly busy. I got college now, and there are some festivities coming over where I'm going to be busy there as well, and I actually want to, enjoy the holidays that's basically coming up in my country now. I'll still upload one video every 3 days now. I'm gonna try to upload one every 2 days, but sometimes it just won't happen. And of course I'm gonna be uploading what if Kakashi adopted Naruto in the next episode, which is basically the next what if that's gonna come up on the channel. Uh, like if you guys want that, I guess. And do tell me how I should actually end this whole war arc and everything there.